Farming Simulator 19 on Ravenport, and since last episode, I kind of finished taking care of the fields here, got all the weeds and fertilizer and all that stuff taken care of, got the field fully planted here, and we're back for harvesting here again. And of course, this time around, we're doing soybeans. Got soybeans on this field and canola on 7, so we got both fields here that need to be harvested, and they're both in their later stages. The reason for that here is bottom part 11. Actually, you can probably see the last little corner bit. It took a bit longer for this bottom piece to ripen, so I wanted the entire field ready to harvest at the same time. So I ended up skipping an extra day, a day more than I really wanted to. I guess, I could have started and they would have been ready by then. But anyway, I ended up just skipping another day, so the entire field was ready to harvest. As somebody pointed out here, was it last episode or episode before, that is one nice thing about the Seasons mod. The Seasons mod kind of took care of that, so you didn't have to worry about partial growth on fields, unless you really screwed the field up or something. But anyway, we'll have to say one thing, the Hardy sprayer there definitely makes the job a lot quicker. So, with the money hopefully we're going to be getting from this harvest, we'll probably be upgrading tractors. Not really sure which tractor yet. If you're watching the multiplayer series, I upgraded to a Case Quad Track. I might do the same thing here. I don't know, we'll see once here. Maybe we'll go with the yellow tractors. I know a certain somebody would probably like it if I went with the yellow tractors. But yeah, Quad Track, I mean, horsepower-wise, I think they're about the same here. We're looking at 646. Actually, I guess the Case does have a little more yet, doesn't it? 692. The Fendt here goes up to 646 as well. And essentially, do they have... Oh, yeah, they do have the MT800. And the Fendt is the 1100. Okay, I thought... Oh, okay, yeah, they do have a Fendt 900 here as well. So a Fendt 900 here, that goes up to 431. Not entirely sure with the Fendt and the Challengers which one is which here. If the... Looks like the 700 and the 900 look the same, don't they? Sure, that is how it works out. 431 and 431. So yeah, looks like the MT700 and Fendt 900 are the same tractors. Essentially, they are in real life. Just green paint, yellow paint, Challenger versus Fendt. Both basically the same track. Well, are the same tractor other than the paint, basically. Okay, yeah, a lot of harvesting to do. Another purchase is definitely going to be another combine because, wow. Takes a while to harvest these fields. It is about half full. Our trailer is currently a little over half full. I think we're about 35,000 in. I actually did not look at how full it was. Anyway, I also want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. At the time you're watching this video, if you watch it when it goes live, it should be December 25, Christmas. So, hope everyone has a great Christmas there. And yeah, if you get anything interesting for Christmas, put it down in the comments below. Let us know what you got for Christmas. And along with that, reminder, we are doing our big Christmas PC giveaway. So make sure you follow us on Twitch there. I've started the giveaway there over on Twitch. So the Twitch viewers will get the first access to the giveaway. And then we will be bringing the giveaway over to YouTube here, probably towards the end of the giveaway as well. But there again, reminder, Twitch viewers are getting the first opportunity at entering that giveaway. And of course, if you didn't see it, released the video on the build of that PC here a couple of days ago. So make sure you check that out as well. And also a reminder too, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers. Again, all my multiplayer episodes so far have been live streamed on Twitch. And then usually within a day or two, then I'm bringing those over to YouTube here as well. With Twitch, by the way, Twitch has a 24-hour exclusive agreement with any content that gets live streamed to them, meaning you can't put that, or you're not supposed to put that content elsewhere for 24 hours. So that's the reason for that, by the way. But yeah, there again, if you want to join us on the multiplayer servers, we have the Michigan map up now, by the way. I know a lot of people have been talking about that one. Myself here, I'm still playing on Estacio Lapacho, but we do have one of the servers switched over to Michigan, and it might follow suit with some of the other ones too. Here, we'll see once. See what's how popular of a map that will be. Okay, and read a few comments here a moment as well. James was saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'm planning on clearing my $700,000 loan before I do anything else. $160,000 every 5 days from horses. That should help. Oh yes, that definitely should help. Jay Robbo was saying, oh man, looks great. If I win that computer, I'll probably be streaming on Twitch. And yes, if you have not seen the computer we built for the giveaway there, well, let's just say, as far as gaming PCs go here in late 2018, it's basically about as good as it gets. It doesn't get much better than this computer. So, again, RTX 2080 Ti, Intel i7 8086. Uh, 64 gigabytes of RAM. That's the 32 gigabytes of Intel Optane memory there for Windows. So let's just say when this thing boots, it is fast. In fact, fast, I don't know if that's even quite the proper statement of how fast that computer boots. Let's see. Toho was saying this build is insane. One great idea for a future giveaway might be 2 builds that are more along the lines of money-saving builds. And actually, if you watch the channel here about 6 months or so ago, I actually did that. I actually did 3 different PCs we built at roughly the $300, $500, and $700 ranges for PCs. And at least, once we got to the $700 range there, we had a pretty decent computer at that point. So, yeah, if you're kind of curious about that, you can go back in the channel there and check out those videos. Again, then we had a $300 PC, a $500 PC, and a $700 PC. The 300 was definitely, on the cheap side, but you could play games on it. I mean, you probably wouldn't be getting no 60 FPS in some of the games. And, most of them you probably have to play on low to medium settings at the best. Part of the truck here. Roll. Yeah, it's running. Can't really even hear it running once you're in the cab. You're blinking as well. I think we'll probably go empty the 700 here first. Want to keep that combine moving. Obviously, the bigger combine. Denver was saying today is my birthday. I'm 11. Well, hey, happy birthday. Kentucky Farmer was saying Miller was the first brand to make front boom sprayers. Miller is owned by New Holland and Case. Jedi Killer was saying there's another selling point to the building to the right of the one on the railroad tracks. That's actually true. That is true. There actually is when you go to... Wait, while we save content here. Yes, when you go to the port grain elevator, that's right. I've forgotten about that. There is that building? It is that building there, if I recall correctly. Gaming Scientist was saying Merry Christmas to all. Isaac was saying, I could not even dream of getting this. It'd be amazing. Actually play games instead of sadly watching others on YouTube. I'm sure many others feel the same. Well, yeah, there's only one PC here, so, and yeah, unfortunately, there's only going to be one giveaway. Well, actually, there's going to be more PC giveaways here, but there's one for starters. Let's put it that way. Killing Fritz was saying, I'm way behind in computers. I didn't even know the i9s were out. Oh, yes, the i9s are out. So if you're not familiar with Intel's, oh, there he is, full. I'm actually fine with him being full and stopping. Makes it a lot easier to unload. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Intel's lineup of CPUs, they got the i3s, the i5s, the i7s. i7s used to be the high end. And now they have the i9s, which are now the highest end. And just because of the highest end, though, doesn't necessarily mean they're good for gaming. Okay, they're all about the same price here, aren't they? So, restaurant, port grain elevator, port grain. Oh, yeah, it's port. No, okay. I think we'll take this down to the restaurant then. And for those of you not, familiar when it comes to gaming on a PC, when it comes to the CPUs, you basically want the highest core clock possible. So that doesn't necessarily mean the biggest CPU is going to do the best for gaming. Currently, as I think I mentioned in the previous video, the i9 9900K is currently considered the best for gaming. Again, it's not necessarily the best CPU, just the best for gaming, because it does have the highest single core clock. And I think that's what, turbo 5, I think it's 5 gigahertz if I recall correctly. Something like that. And I guess we'll just take this down the road here rather than trying to take this super sketchy path down. That might not be the safest ideas with the truck here. Look out, car, coming through. Oh, brakes. Make sure the train's not coming as well. That, yeah, for those who watched the live stream, I had a bit of an interesting accident there with the train. That was a bit of fun. Again, I won't say much more about that than, yeah, if folks watched the live stream, you would have seen it. For the live stream, by the way, I'm live streaming on Twitch there. And there should be a link to my Twitch down in the description. And you can also just search for it as well if you want. Just RDAllen on Twitch. Just search for RDAllen. Nope, that's a pole. I'm going to say this is the first time I think I've sold here with this truck, is it? I don't remember making that tight turn there before. Could be wrong. Oh, yes, look at that money rolling. Should actually make a fair amount of money off this trailer load here. And then we switch to the back. And this actually would be a good example here of why can we not unload both hoppers at the same time? Because, I mean, this has a large enough unloading spot. Now, of course, something to keep in mind there is make sure, the auger for the pit here can handle what we're putting into it, but... Okay, and we'll go back the way we came. I'm sure the other combine's probably full by now. $154,000. Well, that'll probably give us enough to purchase a tractor. If not, for sure by the next load, we definitely can. And then, of course, once we get the larger tractor, we can start looking at larger planters as well. And then, another combine. And what else do we need? Well, we could probably maybe try breaking out into some other crops here as well. Again, I should probably upgrade the headers there. We can upgrade to a 12 row, or no, is it 16 row? 12 or 16. Actually, I think it's 18 row for the John Deere, isn't it? That's because it's a narrower width header on the rows there. Oh, yep, 560 is full. And kind of like I was saying a few moments ago as well, when it comes to unloading, I usually try to keep the S700 unloaded because, again, bigger combine. Try to keep that one moving here. Let's see. We'll read a few more comments here. Ruben was saying never had a PC. Prices for PCs are overpriced. Well, I would definitely disagree with the overpriced. I mean, they aren't necessarily cheap, depending on what you get. But there again, if you go back to the videos, as I kind of pointed out back then, you can definitely get a PC for cheaper price. Again, it's not going to be as great as, some of the big gaming computers out there, but you can definitely game on a cheaper PC. And at least on the cheaper PC as well, you always have the option of upgrading to bigger and better components. Why I was saying that's all you ever do? Complain about not having GPS? Yes, I haven't mentioned that this episode yet, have I? No GPS yet. Definitely need to keep complaining about that, don't we? Okay, let's see what's here. We can probably start some replanting here. Get our map back where it needs to be. Oh, wow, yeah. The 700 here is definitely making quick progress on this side of the field. Let's get you going here. Probably going to switch tractors, though. Let's put the 8370 RT on this. And we can put the sprayer on the case. Like I need to give this poor tractor a bath. Gaming Scientist saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. And Merry Christmas. Wyatt was also, or no, Waddy. Right, Waddy was saying, great video and Merry Christmas. And we don't need lime on this, do we? I hope not. Oh my goodness, yes, we do need lime, don't we? Actually, the entire field doesn't need lime, does it? Oof. That is gonna... Okay, well, let's, I suppose we better get some lime going. Let's see, where is our lime spreader? Is that on the John Deere? It is. Well, at least we got a larger spreader here now. If you recall there from last episode as well, we also purchased the larger spreader here. We got the double axle spreader. Holds a little bit more. Really not that much, but it holds at least a little more. Jeremy was saying, still not run out of fuel. Must be the DEF fluid giving you that good fuel economy. Great video. Thank you. Yes, and that is true. I still have not ran out of fuel here yet. Basically, every time I load into the save game, it puts a little fuel back into it. You know what? I probably need to be a little closer because that's this is lime, not fertilizer. Not quite as big as spreading with. There we go. Okay, and we'll probably have to wait a few minutes here for him to get ahead before we start planting then, I guess. Capel saying, when will the results of the giveaway be announced? Well, for those of you who entered the Logitech Heavy Equipment Wheel, that giveaway is, of course, over, and the winner has been announced. Again, the winner was Alex. And then the PC giveaway, that goes through the end of the year. So December 31st, I believe it's midnight is when that giveaway ends. Somewhere thereabouts. Laser Shot was saying Merry Christmas. Rafalk was saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Neon Bros was saying I would love to win because I can't afford... Excuse me. Cannot afford a computer. I mean, my 2002 Macintosh can play Minesweeper. Minesweeper. I'm pretty sure our new PC here can probably handle that game. It might only be able to get a couple FPS on it, but we should be able to play Minesweeper on the RTX, I think. Okay, how about wheat, barley, canola? What shall we plant? We definitely need to get a row crop planter so we can plant some other crops here. Eh, oats. Oh, we did oats not that long ago. Fine, let's do barley. Gaming Scientist was saying, I've been watching your content. It's amazing. Well, thank you very much for that. 98765 Juno was saying, good luck in the giveaway. I hope I win because I need it for school as I have to use the library's computer. Hey, well, nothing wrong with that then. And Merry Christmas. Exo was saying, love you, man. Thank you very much for that, I guess. Let's see. Thomas was saying, I would so love to win. Sean was saying, hey, you leave the metric system be. At least it makes sense. I mean, 10 millimeters is 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter is, or 100 centimeters is 1 m. 1,000 m is 1 km. And yeah, that totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. I, of course, rather enjoy poking fun at the metric system. Jason was saying, did they ever come up with a GPS mod? And folks, I didn't ask this. This is coming from Jason here. No, they have not, unfortunately. Grumble, 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 complain, complain, complain. And I point out, notice the yellow dome right there. Yes, yes. Now, the yellow dome. Wonder, does it, they don't have the GPS on the monitor here, do they? But I'm sure it probably has it. Oh, how's the combines looking? Still rolling yet? Yeah, looks like they're still rolling. Good. Kyle was saying, that's why I always say, if it's red, you should have left it in the shed. Joshua was saying, I think the weeds growth cycle is faster than the normal crops, around 75% or so. So they could show up twice in one growth cycle of the crop, but usually you will be cultivating or no-tilling once over them. I think they never show up, though, on the last stage of the crop. Pretty sure that's why they show up at different times. I actually, unless I missed something, I did actually have weeds show up on the last, or actually the first harvestable stage. At least I'm pretty sure that's when they showed up. Could be wrong on that, but it's basically, oh boy, that was quite a few episodes back. I was waiting for the crops to ripen, I had the sprayer ready to go. Like, okay, where's the weeds? Where's the weeds? And then, no, crops are ready to harvest. Oh, crap, there's the weeds. So, yeah. Mesa was asking, can you use the Logitech heavy equipment wheel on other games? Yes, you can. Any game that will support a controller should work with the what I usually call the farming simulator wheel, heavy equipment wheel, Logitech heavy equipment bundle, you know, whatever you want to call it. It goes by a bunch of different names. Or at least I call it by a bunch of different names, I guess. Top player plays games. So say nice build. I watch build videos all the time, but sadly don't have the money for a cheap one. Yes, I know there's something fun about watching computer builds, at least if you ask me anyway. Seeing what hardware's out there and all the different configurations, and yeah, some people are really good at it. And not necessarily including myself in that bunch, but I can definitely build a PC. And it's definitely a lot of fun building them too, if you ask me. Saab was saying, hope your holiday season is bright enough that you need sunglasses. That would be definitely a bright holiday. I think I can go for that. Hope you have one as well. Let's see, combine's still rolling yet. I want to make sure I didn't miss a message here. Yeah, they're still rolling. Oh, he's almost full. Okay, well, we better get the truck here then. Upper C has a nearly full grain tank. That's got to be the 560 then. Michael was saying we have a John Deere 8220 with 9,285 hours on it. The tractor we have with the least hours is a John Deere 7230R with 2,347. That's still quite a few hours there. Let's see what's here. Killing Fritz was saying one thing I noticed right away on the first day playing was the interest rates on the loans is a lot smaller than 17. And yes, the Titan is an in-game plow. You passed over it. Ah, okay. Speaking of weeds, we do have some weeds here. I'm assuming because of the railroad tracks here, the sprayer did not get real close. And I didn't feel like going through and, get the missing spots. It's not like he missed a whole lot. And, of course, with Farming Sim 19 as well, you can definitely take out much larger loans. Speaking of which, I can borrow more money, can't I? I'm not saying this is a good thing. How much can I borrow? Not much. Only like a little bit more. Okay. Not really that much. We do have 400,000, though. What can that get us for tractors? 400,000. Like I said. Want something bigger than the 8R. Again, that's the biggest John Deere in the game. So, even though, no, that was, yeah, 8R. Why is the 8RT after the 8R? Because, I mean, technically the 8R goes up to the 8400 here. It's the 8370, which, oh, okay, so yeah, the RT here has a larger starting size at 345. Okay, that's probably why. Oh, anyway. Shall we go with? Actually, you know what? I'm not going to buy a tractor this episode here. You folks let me know. What tractor should I go with here? I mean, like a Challenger, Case Quad Track. The MT, yeah, we probably want to go with something bigger than the 700. So that's probably going to be like the 800, the 900, or the Quad Track, I'm thinking. I suppose we could even go with a Fendt, maybe. Thinking, more of an American map here. So maybe we should stick with the more American tractors. And at least when it comes to the Fendt and the Challenger is kind of more of the American, the Fendt's the European, to my understanding. So, tank is empty. Ooh, okay. Tank is empty. Let's see, who is that? That would be the one spreading the lime. Okay. Yeah, he is probably going to empty out a lot, even with this bigger spreader. I should probably put a bigger tractor on it, too. I'm not sure how well this John Deere 6155 will handle this. I mean, this is a big spreader, so maybe upgrade to like a nice 7R or something like that for pulling this. Also, at some point, I need to come through and smooth out the edge of this field there, as you can hopefully see. It's got some issues along there. I don't know why, but it seems like along a lot of the edges of the fields, even on field 8 here, if you go to the other side of it, hidden in the grass here, there'll be some pretty nasty ridges. So if you go to plow it, it just, does not work well for a field. Thankfully, though, we can do some terraforming and smooth that out. I just need to do that yet. Kentucky Farmer was saying they didn't add different sizes for the Case or New Holland combines either, just the biggest ones. That is true, and it seems like that'd be something simple, fairly simple to do for them. They can really add quite a few additional configurations for equipment. Although, I guess you could maybe go back to the point I keep making there as well. When it comes to like the combines, like the S700 we have, S760 versus the S790. What's the difference in the game besides horsepower? And besides the horsepower, what benefit does that additional horsepower give you? I mean, I could be wrong here, everyone, but I don't think that additional horsepower gives you much benefit. Maybe has a little more get up and go to it in the game. But as far as actually like harvesting a field, I don't believe there's any noticeable benefit to having an S790 versus an S760. Now in real life there would be, but not in the game, I don't think. Anyway, everyone, looking at the time here, looks like it is time to wrap it up for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time. And Merry Christmas as well.